I'm good.
Alright. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Double R Podcast. It's your boy Rico and Ron.
You said my name already.
Say yo, yeah! Jeez,
it is me!
Alright, I got you. I'm gonna restart one more time. Welcome to another episode of Double R Podcast. It's your boy Rico.
And I'm Rod.
Yes, sir, man. We got a special guest in the building. We got Miss Lori. Yes.
It's Kissyface.
Kissyface.
They don't know Lori.
Damn, man, you know I meant to ask you that too before we started.
Kissyface454. Yes.
Did you just like come up with that now, or that's just like...
No, that's my Instagram. It's at Kissyface454. Kissyface. Okay. This has been my name forever.
Damn. Alright, let's get...
Can I ask you something real quick before we get started?
Of course.
Because I know that every time you say kissy face, you go like V. Why do you do...
V, because V, that's a symbol for eating pussy.
I got you.
I was about to say
I had to make sure we were on the same page.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
I had to make sure.
We know who's on the couch. What inspired me to be a sex blogger? I genuinely love learning about sex. I love talking about sex. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of things I do talk about is more taboo. I am 100% Jamaican, born and raised, grew up in Portmore, go to school in a Spanish town, 100% Jamaican. So these topics that I do talk about, very, very taboo, but I genuinely love learning and talking about sex. Mm-hmm. So it was just natural for me to start on a platform like YouTube. Mm-hmm. Or actually, what was that thing called? Blogger?
Yeah.
That was the app Blogger, or website? Yeah. So that's where I started, on Blogger, and then transitioned into YouTube. And I don't want to get too philosophical or whatever the fuck the word is, right?
No, you got it.
We're told if you want to be more Christ-like, or to get to heaven, or whatever the fuck the case is, you shouldn't do certain things, you shouldn't talk about certain things, you shouldn't say certain things. So that's why it's so taboo. Our parents were raised by our grandparents, and our grandparents, great-grandparents, and so on and so forth. Okay. Their knowledge of sex and what's right and what's wrong comes from a time when it's like, okay, you're sucking dick, ew. Yeah. Because even me growing up, like in school, ew, you suck buddy? No, don't do that. You know, it was a whole thing.
That is very, there was a point.
It's a whole thing like, ew, why are you doing that? Yeah. Like, that's nasty. Now, we're the adults. Mm-hmm. We have the opportunity to teach the younger generation, which sounds really weird because I feel like I'm still like 19, you know? Yeah. But we have the opportunity to teach the younger generation, like, all right, if you're feeling a certain type of way about doing certain things with your partner, or if you want to try certain things, it's okay. Mm-hmm. But make sure that you're in a comfortable space and you're doing with somebody who respects you as an individual. At one point, and if you go back to like my very first videos, I literally said in the video, I don't want to do this anymore. This is so fucking annoying. Oh my God. Yeah. Because all I would want to talk about hair and makeup and, oh my gosh, look at my kids, they're so cute. No. Okay, but how do you suck the dick so that he like pays all my bills and girl.
Scam.
So is there a way that he pays me if I do this?
Like after a while, it's like,
yeah.
Do you care about me? Yeah. Yes, I have an ebook and an audiobook. Okay. Because my friend actually stood in my DMs and she's like, yo, Lori. For the people who don't know, because you introduced me as Lori. She's like, Lori.
I am sorry. Because I know you're Lori now. Also, but I'm like, what's Nisha? I go, I'm just going Lori.
No, she's like, Lori, you know, you have that voice. I'm like, what voice? She's like, you know, you have that voice. You should. If they're like, because she also, shout out to Camila Thatch, shout out to you, babes. She put me, because again, I also sell sex toys. So she put me into the sex toy game.
Gotcha.
And she also has an audiobook. She does also blog, and we're literally in the same industry. And she's like, Lori, if people love my voice, they'll love your voice as well. So that's where the audiobook came in. But yes, back to your question.
Okay.
I do have an ebook. What inspired the ebook? Was that the question? All the dick sucking questions.
Yeah. I would assume so. You can stop all of that.
That's the reason for the ebook. Everybody's like, okay, so how do I deep throat? Okay, how do I swallow? Okay, how do I make it sloppy? Okay, all right, so here's it all together for you. Mm-hmm. There you go. The best head ever. Mm-hmm. That's the name of it. And then in little brackets, I have fellatio because the next book is going to be on cunnilingus.
It's going to be what?
What is that?
How to eat pussy.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, say the title one more time.
Best head ever.
No, that. This is the
cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
I've never heard that one before.
That's eating, like sucking dick is fellatio.
Oh, okay.
And eating pussy is cunnilingus.
Learning things.
I'm for learning. Yeah. So why is it that title? Is that just
No, that's the scientific terminology of doing
scientists. You're ruining the word out here.
Science.
Eating. That's it.
Cunnilingus.
Man,
the fuck?
How they come up with these words?
Sound like a prehistoric dinosaur or something.
No.
What I will say though, take the advice that I give you with a grain of salt, because not every blowjob is going to be the best blowjob in the world.
Yeah.
You're not going to do this with some man that you met in the club and y'all going back to the house and da-da-da. No. Yeah. You reserve these tips and tricks for the men who deserve it.
Y'all heard that?
For the hubby types.
Reserve it.
Exactly.
Don't be, out here giving everybody the got 3,000.
No.
The filio. Don't give them the filio.
Exactly. And for the men, don't be giving all these girls the cookalingus. So do you do threesomes yourself with your partner?
Of course.
Yeah? So how do you guys go about that? How did that start?
First of all, I'm bisexual.
Okay.
For a threesome to be successful, I feel like you have to genuinely be, as a woman, either genuinely be interested in other women, and then that's kind of weird too. Because if you want your man to have a threesome with another man, they don't necessarily have to interact. So... I'm throwing myself off right now. Wow. I just thought about that. Because I'm like, alright, I love dick. Oh my gosh, I'm so straight. Yeah, hetero pride, right?
Yeah.
If I wanted to bring another man into my bedroom, I wouldn't expect my man to interact with that other man.
Yeah. How would you feel if he did?
Me personally, I wouldn't feel away because I'm super, super open-minded.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel away. My issue would be if he chose to leave me for that other man. Which is why women should also make sure that they're secure in their relationship before they choose to have a threesome with another woman, because the possibility does exist that he could leave you for that other woman.
Or man.
Or man. And I have a whole segment on my YouTube where I talk about talking phase, dating phase, and being in a relationship. Like, you have to go through the phases. You can't just be like, oh, I like you, we're together. That does not make any sense. I know nothing about you.
Yeah. So you think that's...
So dating phase and relationship phase is two different phases?
Completely.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I could be dating him, you at the same time. Dating does not equal sex.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless we're exclusive, that's completely different. But if we're just dating, we're just going to dinners, we're going to bars, Yeah. No, I could date. You could date whoever you want. Dating and being in a relationship is completely different.
You said something that I heard at the that you said in the talking phase. Do you think it's important for the guy or the girl to bring up, like, hey, I'm interested in this?
Oh, you both should bring it up. I feel like...
But don't you think it's, like, a little bit too soon? That could throw off, like...
No, because you should be talking for at least 2 to 3 weeks before you go on a date. Before you say, hey, let's go have dinner at XYZ, you two should be talking for at least 2 weeks. If you guys want to meet up for coffee, that's fine, because having coffee is not a date.
Yeah.
If you guys want to meet up at the library, that's fine, because that's not a date. If you guys want to have breakfast somewhere, that's not a date. That's you two just meeting up as friends.
Hanging
We're
out.
talking.
Yeah.
That's not a date. A date is something that's planned out and executed, and it's hours long, in my opinion.
Okay.
Right? So in the talking phase, within that first week, 2 or 3, whatever long weeks, it should not pass 3 weeks. 3 weeks is the max, and then you should be taking that girl out on a date. Okay? If he's talking to you for 3 weeks and no date has been set,
Red
bitch,
flag.
girl, red flag. That's a fucking circus, okay? Fucking joke. And talk to whoever you want to talk to, date whoever you want to date. But once it becomes exclusive, that's when you cut everybody else off. Because if me and you are in a now exclusive relationship and you're still talking to he, she, and the old lady, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Am I a fucking joke to you? No. And because we've already established a month worth of talking, a month worth of dating, now we're together and it's like,
what's going on?
What's the point?
Yeah.
What's the reason?
Yeah.
You know? So the whole threesome thing, the whole are you into guys, are you into girls, do you like this, do you like that, anal, all of that should be discussed in the talking phase.
In the talking phase?
Yes.
Sip on this. You want me to pour you up? I can pour you up
Please and
real
thank
quick.
you.
All right.
I love being catered
I was about to
to.
say the wine got her talking,
You know,
but that's not the wine. God damn, Rod.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll win it. You want me to refill your cup, good sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Last thing I gotta say about this: 4 virtues. If you're watching this commercial, the next promo is not free. Please contact us.
Yes, contact us. IG.
Link in bio.
Yes.
If we lose communication because he just broke the IG phone. Outside of that, what are the other ways to spice up a relationship?
Outside of threesomes, giving an amazing blowjob, which brings us back to my book.
God damn it, the ebook.
How many times have I what?
How many chapters?
Oh, it's actually only 5 chapters.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only 5 chapters. It's a really quick read. It's a really quick listen.
Do most girls and most women get hurt if their man say like you're not giving good head? Is that like an ego thing for girls?
Yes. Definitely
Why?
is.
Why?
Definitely is. Imagine you're giving your girl head. I'm assuming you guys both get pussy.
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine you're giving your girl head. Lying. Lying on the internet.
I'm old school.
One of them things. One of them things. Fire bun bundle.
If you're doing it and you're not doing it right, it's a coaching situation, right?
Yeah.
Tell me what I could do.
Buy the ebook.
Well, that's the answer. That's the answer right there. No, but for real, that's why I act like.
Then you have a conversation with your partner because everybody is different. And while I'll sit here and be like, oh yeah, make it super sloppy, like the sloppier the head, the better the head, da 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 da.
Yeah.
There are some men who don't like it super sloppy. They like it nice and neat and cute. There are some men who are like, yo, babes, me no want no teeth at all. But there are some men who like a little bit of a teeth, a little bit of a graze. I promise you. Don't question it. Don't question
I've never had it before, so I can't speak on it.
Don't question it. Just accept it as what I'm saying. Take it as gospel.
Yeah.
I am the pastor today. Preach. Okay.
Y'all need some piranhas. I like when it bite me. What the hell?
Chew it.
It's a hot dog. Would that be a good Christmas present or a disrespectful Christmas present?
It would be like a gag gift. Like, do not let that be your gift to your girl. Like, I will punch you in your shit.
Don't do it, guys.
If you give me that for a
But
gift.
if you were to get her a purse and you
put
put it in the purse, that's a good gift.
No, I'll punch you in your shit.
I tried to make it work out.
Like, you don't want your girl to feel like she does not already give the best head in the world. If anything, I would suggest, if you do want your girl to read the book or listen to the audiobook, what I would suggest is being like, oh my gosh, babe, do you know this girl?
You got me slick.
And she'd be like, who's that? I'm like, I don't know. I was scrolling and I saw her talking about sucking dick. I'm like, did you see this? Like, that's crazy. And then she goes
That's crazy. You know, that's nigga's favorite line, bro.
We get our game from a woman.
Yeah. He's not capping.
And then she goes on my page and she's like, okay, she cute or whatever. Why are you following her? I'm like, I'm not following her, babes. Like, I just saw her. She came up on my For You page. Like,
my Explore page.
Exactly, my Explore page. Like,
You had another book coming out. I'm not going to even say the name.
Cunnilingus.
Right? Do you have any excerpts from that book or any thoughts on that book that you can say here on this platform to help out the men that watch this video?
On Cunnilingus?
Yes.
The main thing I will say is listen to your girl. Because while every woman is different, and that's just it. No, I don't know where I was going with that. Like, every woman is different. Like,
listen to your girl.
Like, you listen to your girl. That's it. Bottom line. The end. It's the same thing with men. Listen to your man. Like, he's gonna let you know when he's enjoying something. And if he's trying to push your head further down, like, I know y'all, a lot of women don't like that. But if he's telling you to go harder or go slower or less teeth or whatever, listen to your man. If you want to give the best blowjob in the world, yes, buy my book, buy my audiobook. I
love the promoting. I love it.
Buy the book. It's $10. You got $10 in the bank right now. You know, girl. Yeah.
Buy that book. Buy it.
I love it.
Now, before we get out of here, let them know what are your socials again, where they could reach you and everything.
Period. Everything is at Kissyface. KISSYFV.
V.
Everybody got to do it one time.
How we closing the show? V. Jackie watching like,
Let me stop. Don't be in trouble.
Whenever you drop Cunnilingus, we will definitely
this is an acting scene blooper, bro. Cunnilingus. What's my line? What's my second? Cunnilingus.
No, but whenever you drop the ebook, we'll love to have you back.
Oh yes, I'd love to be back.
Yes.
All right, let's chug it, guys. Cheers.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
Yeah.
That was fun, you guys.
No, I think that was our funnest, most laughing episode.
Yeah.
Aww.
I'm not even lying.
Make sure Olivia don't hear that.
You're right.
He was like, I was just here last week.
Libby's was fun. Don't get me wrong, but we didn't laugh as much.
Yeah, we did. But she did bring us some treats.
Yeah, it was different. Yeah, hers was good. We had food here. We disrespected the last guy we had here, the chef. We like, at least Libby brought us some goods. He didn't bring us shit.
Yeah, he didn't bring us shit.
And that was our homie from high school.
From high school.
Oh wow.
But
I know his father.
We know his father and mother. We been on his dog Benji.
And we know his
Not the dog.
We know everybody.
Yeah.
We know everybody.
But no,
I saw her earlier. She's like, "Are you gonna bring a toy?" I'm like, "I don't think I'm going to."
Good man. We would have been like, "Whoa!" But it would have been alright. We would have been like, "Where's the pocket? What's the pocket?"
Walking on the road, like, okay, so guys,
this is how you do this. I look, you want to hear it. Can you play some of it out loud?
What?
The audio?
Yeah. He was really good this episode. This is the first motherfucking time.
Nah, first time I asked about that.
Really good. Goddamn. Motherfucker.
there to be like a pause, but there was never a pause. It was like, all right, so da 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 da.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
We don't.
I freestyle a lot.
Yeah, we try not to let it pause. The only thing we're working on is knowing how to like switch over. Like, we do keywords, but I think we forgot them again.
Yeah.
But I knew he was gonna ask you something because we'll both say so, and I was like, all right, he has a question, so let me let him go.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah. And I always try not to leave a pause because either there's background noise or something going around, and I'm like, let me not let no pause be there. And I'll be like, yeah, and then he'll end up asking something.
And it's like, the more we start doing it, the more we catch each other's keys and stuff like that.
So you like play off of each other.
Like the chemistry is growing.
Yeah.
It's like
for sure.
That's cool.
It's like a basketball team. We gotta get more games in.
Yeah.